Hi everyone, I'm Ninness, your loan pro in Denver, Colorado, with another installment of How Much Mortgage Can I Afford? Today we're going to be diving into inspections, the condition of a property and how that might affect the different loan that you're applying for on your mortgage. Just some food for thought in today's environment here in the Denver market. So stay tuned for that. As always, if you like the information, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, as well as share with anyone else you think might enjoy this information as well. We hope to see you every week, as this is a weekly installment. Otherwise, thanks for watching this installment of How Much Mortgage Can I Afford? Hello and welcome again to another episode of How Much Mortgage Can I Afford? Over the last few months, we've seen several of our clients go under contract on a home, but upon getting more time with that specific property to complete an inspection, they're finding more issues than they really are willing to take on. The market is such that sometimes when we get out to take a first look at a property, we don't see that deferred maintenance or those future projects that might be taking on or eating up your weekends. Look, I get it. In some cases, you might be looking at a home that has a line out the front door of buyers who are looking for that same special place. The emotions kick in, and before you know it, you're submitting an offer to get under contract. But now the condition of the home you're purchasing can be important for your loan depending on the type of financing you have selected. The easiest thing to do is to break the two types into two columns, if you will. Conventional loans on one hand and government loans on the other. For the government column, we're talking about FHA or VA loans. Now, conventional loans in general allow more items in the home to need fixing and still qualify for financing. Things like a missing handrail on stairs or a hole in the drywall behind a door from the door handle smashing into it will always be fine. The big no-nos on a conventional loan are things that hurt the habitability of that specific property. To put it in perspective, you could have a home that is fine on the entire main level of the home and has a working kitchen and bathroom, but the entire basement, where more bathrooms and bedrooms would be, is gutted from a half-finished renovation. For conventional loans, that shouldn't be a big deal. Now take another home that's in great shape all the way around, but it's being sold with the kitchen demolished halfway through a reno. Now you have a problem because technically you could not live in that home until it was repaired, since a functional kitchen is a requirement for habitability. When it comes to government loans like an FHA or VA, the three most important factors I'm going to be looking at are what I call the 3 S's: safe, sanitary, and secure. Windows and doors need to be able to lock and shut. Toilets and sinks should not be leaking or running nonstop, and certainly no running water or standing water, rather. And for safety, that same handrail and hole in the drywall are now a problem. In fact, the two biggest items I see most commonly as an issue for condition of property on government loans are peeling paint and negative drainage. For peeling paint, you have to remember that prior to 1978, there was lead in the paint that was used. If a child were to consume paint chips, it could make them sick, if not die. And although lead paint is virtually nowhere to be found, we still see it as a requirement on some appraisals anytime there's peeling paint. Negative drainage is simply where the dirt next to the home creates a wallow or a trough where water can sit, and eventually it's going to move into the basement. Both of these issues are ones that can be quickly rectified, so it leaves one question. Why don't they even take care of it? And the answer is because sellers don't need to do that much to sell a home in today's market. So that I want to leave you with a couple final thoughts. First, keep in mind that an appraiser is going to visit the property in most cases to establish value. And when they do, they have an obligation to make sure the condition of the property matches the loan type, conventional or FHA. An appraiser is fully aware if you have applied for an FHA, VA, or conventional financing, since we have to request a specific type of appraisal. So even if you are satisfied with the condition of a property, the appraiser might not be. This is less of an issue for conventional properties again. Now second, for companies like mine, New American Funding, we don't sell our loans and in most cases allow someone to escrow for repairs. That means you can actually get a bid on a repair for that property, and if you're willing to put 150% of that bid into a special escrow savings account that we use to pay the contractor after closing, and then you get reimbursed the difference, you now can close on the home before getting the repairs completed. So with that, I hope I've given you a bit more information regarding condition of property and what to think about when you're out looking at homes. As always, if you have questions on the best loan options you specifically have available, please call, email, or visit me online at financemedenver.com, and we'll be back in touch soon. Otherwise, thanks for watching this episode, How Much Mortgage Can I Afford? And we will see you right back here next week when I answer the question, is an appraisal always needed?